We're going to go ahead and get started. If everyone can find their seats, please. All right, good morning and welcome. My name is Crystal Arguer, and I'm the Program Director for Secondary Social Studies here in I.S.D. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to our annual Middle School Geography Bee and High School Social Studies Bee. Mr. Thomas Ashley up to come forward to lead us in the pledges to the flag of the United States and of Texas.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God.
Thank you. You can have a seat. Now I'd like to welcome Ms. Holly Malloy, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction and Professional Development, that will bring greetings from the district and the board.
Good morning. I'm so glad to be here with you today. Our superintendent of schools, Dr. John Moore, could not make it today, but he wanted to make sure that I let you know how proud we all are of you, because you have taken the time to put in the extra effort, the work before and after school. I saw some group over here, I think, studying just a minute ago still. So thank you for doing that. That just proves that you guys have what it takes to be the next leaders of our world, and that's what we're expecting. So you can't leave here today and think that you're done studying and learning, right? You got to continue to grow for us because we're counting on you. So have a great day, but most importantly, have fun, right? All right.
Thank you, Ms. Malloy. We really appreciate all of your support. We'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our school board and superintendent, Dr. John Moore. In addition, our district and campus administrators that were able to come out and support this afternoon. We'd like to thank Ms. Jennifer Roach, Director for Elementary Language Arts and Social Studies, for all of her help with the bees this year. We'd like to recognize all of our family members and friends and employees are here to support our students and are watching on our live stream. And finally, over here on the side, we'd like to thank Ms. Terrence Rosas, Ms. Julie Herman, and all of our amazing volunteers for their tireless efforts to make this event a success. Okay, up here in the front, we have Ms. Schmidt, who will be our master of the buzzers. She has a very, very important job. We'll talk more about her job in a few minutes, but keep in mind she's very important. And then over here on the side, we have our judges with us, and our Google master, Mr. James Klein, over here on the side. All right, let's talk a little bit about how the bee is organized and what's about to happen for our students. First, our middle school teams will remain in this room to participate in the team competition, while the high school teams will go to the staff development rooms in the back for the individual written tests. The oral competition portion is the school team competition. The winner of the team competition will receive one of these magnificent trophies over here on the side to display at your campus. For the individual written test, the middle school students will be competing against the other students in their grade level. And the high school students will be competing against all high school students. Both time and accuracy are used to determine our individual winners. Awards for individuals and teams will be handed out at the conclusion of the competition. Team awards are based on the quizmatic round of competition. Individual awards are given by grade level for middle school, as well as the best overall score for written exam in both middle and high school. The high school winner with the best overall score will receive a $500 scholarship and will be entered into the Texas Citizen Bee Regional Competition. At this time, we ask if you have a cell phone, if you can turn that off or turn that on vibrate. If you need to take a call, we ask that you just step outside of the room to ensure that our contestants can hear the questions without any distractions. Also, there should be no communication or interaction between participants and coaches or spectators in between the team competition and individual testing round. Our volunteers will take great care of our participants while they're involved in the competition. Are we ready to get started, guys? All right. Ms. Rosas will be over here at the side door. and she's going to escort our high school team members to the written competition. So high school competitors, please line up at the door with Miss Rosas, and let's all wish them good luck as they head for their individual tests. All right, for my middle school competitors, I'm going to go ask you to come on up, find your table with your sign for your campus, and have a seat. And then we'll go through the rules for the oral competition. Okay, I'm now going to read the rules for the oral portion of the competition, so please make sure you're paying close attention to the rules. Okay? First, keep your hands on the table, one on each side of the buzzer, and do not hover over the buzzer. When you buzz in, I will stop reading the question even if I'm not done. Okay? So you got to keep your hands on the table. Okay? Not on top of the buzzer. Okay? After you've buzzed in, you must wait until the buzzer master, Ms. Schmidt, calls out the name of your school before you answer. At that time, you can provide an answer. And because we are live streaming the competition, we want to make sure that they can hear you. When Ms. Schmidt calls out your school name, Dr. Morris is going to make his way to you with a microphone. And just put that microphone kind of in the middle of your table so that we can hear your answer, okay? Don't get bug-eyed on me. You're okay. Everyone in the room can hear you, but the live stream can't. So we just want to make sure they can hear you, okay? So wait for your school name and wait for Dr. Morris to get to your table with the microphone, okay? So we can hear you loud and clear, okay? If you answer before a school has been recognized, your answer will not count and you will lose a point. I will then reread the question and another student will be allowed to buzz in. So make sure you wait for Ms. Schmidt to say your school name. Teams may work together and discuss the questions. For each correct answer, your team receives 1 point. For each incorrect answer, your team loses 1 point. If the team gives an incorrect answer, another team will be allowed to buzz in. There are only 2 opportunities for teams to answer. If 2 teams attempt the question with no correct answer, no one else is eligible and we'll move on. Okay? Each competitor will have an opportunity to practice using the buzzer. Remember to wait for Ms. Schmidt to say your school name before you respond. So we're going to start over here at Cunningham. Each one of you is going to buzz in, and I want you to tell me your name and your favorite subject in school. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start. Each one of y'all can buzz in. Dr. Morris will come over with his mic. So you can practice. Hey, y'all be nice to my buzzers, okay? You don't have to hit them too hard, okay? Go ahead.
My name is Julian Solorzano, and my favorite subject in school is math.
That's the wrong answer, Julian, but welcome. Okay, next up.
My name is Madeline McKinney, and my favorite subject in school is math and science.
That's still the wrong answer, but welcome. Last but not least.
Sarva Patel, and my favorite subject is reading.
Miss Tiller, we're getting closer, but that's still not the right answer. Okay, Galena Park Middle School.
My name is Gareth Forbes, and my favorite subject in school is social studies.
That is the right answer! Woo! Okay, next up.
My name is Simon Garcia, and my favorite subject is social studies.
Now they're getting the hang of it. All right.
My name is Elijah Washington, and my favorite subject is social studies.
Okay, Galena Park Middle School is going for brownie points. So, Mr. Ramirez, go ahead and add a few tallies to their score already. Start it off. Okay, who we got? North Shore Middle School.
My name is Benjamin Quesada, and my favorite subject is art.
Art, very nice.
My name is Jason Pease, and my favorite subject is band.
Band? All right, I love that. We've got an arty table over here.
My name is Saul Sarto, and my favorite subject is science.
Science, okay. All right, last but not least, Woodland Acres.
My name is Maylene Guzman, and my favorite subject is science.
Science.
My name is Joshua, and my favorite subject is reading.
Is reading.
My name is Julio Vallejo and my favorite subject is social studies.
All right, way to end on a high note. Thank you for that one. All right, welcome everyone to the Geography Beat. Do we feel a little better about the buzzer? Did everyone see that you didn't have to hit my buzzer and break it into a million pieces? Okay, it works okay? Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna do some practice questions. Okay, these are just practice. Keep your hands on the table. Remember, anybody from your team can buzz in. That doesn't necessarily have to be who says the answer. Wait for your school name from Ms. Schmidt and Dr. Morris to get to you with the microphone, okay? So let's do some practice. How many points do you receive for a correct answer?
One.
That is correct. How many points do you get removed for an incorrect?
1.
That is correct. What happens if you buzz in before I finish reading?
You will stop reading the question and the teams will have to give an answer.
That is correct. How many chances do you get to answer the question?
1.
That is correct. What happens if you answer before Ms. Schmidt calls the name of your school?
You will lose 1 point and another team will be given an answer to...
That is correct. That is correct. Perfect. Where can your hands be while waiting to answer?
On the table.
Perfect. What do geographers grow in their gardens? What do geographers grow in their gardens? Compass roses. Rose garden. Chase, I sense some sarcasm in your voice just then. All right, last question. Are we ready? Okay, get ready to buzz in. You're going to know it. Why is it easy to get into Florida? Why is it?
Because it's a key.
Because it has so many keys. All right. All right, are we ready? Let's get serious now. Okay, hands on the table. Don't break my buzzer. Wait for your school name to be called before you answer. All right, here we go. If you were to visit the site of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the writing of the U.S. Constitution, what city would you be in?
Philadelphia.
That is correct. What is considered to be the oldest town in Texas?
San Antonio.
That is incorrect. What is considered to be the oldest town in Texas? Last chance. What is considered to be the oldest town in Texas? Correct answer is Nacogdoches. What is the official language of the United States?
English.
That is incorrect.
There is no official language.
That is correct. What river is the border between the U.S. and Mexico?
The Rio de Janeiro.
That is incorrect.
The Rio Grande.
That is correct. How many time zones does the world have?
24.
That is correct. Where did people migrate to in the mid-1800s in hopes of finding gold in the U.S.?
Asia.
That is incorrect.
West California.
That is correct. What country is home to more than 94% of the world's Hindus?
India?
That is correct. Just got excited. We're excited. Okay, ready? In what city would you find the Golden Gate Bridge?
San Francisco.
That is correct. Santa Fe is the capital of what?
New Mexico.
Correct. Where was the U.S. Capitol immediately before it was moved to Washington, D.C.?
Pennsylvania.
That is incorrect. Where was the U.S. Capitol immediately before it was moved to Washington, D.C.? Last call. Where was the U.S. Capitol immediately before it was moved to Washington, D.C.?
Philadelphia.
That is incorrect. So our capital was in Philadelphia originally, then it moved to New York City further north during the war, right? Then to Washington, D.C. So the correct answer is New York City, immediately before D.C. Okay. What was the first permanent English settlement in North America?
Jamestown.
That is correct. Sam Houston captured Santa Ana along what river during Texas's fight for independence from Mexico? The battle is also named for this river.
The San Antonio River.
That is incorrect. Sam Houston captured Santa Ana along what river during Texas's fight for independence from Mexico? The battle is also named for this river. Last opportunity. Sam Houston captured.
San Jacinto River.
That is correct. On what continent is Paraguay located?
South America.
That is correct. What continent has no permanent population?
Antarctica.
That is correct. What mountain range was used as a border between British colonists and Native Americans as part?
The Appalachian Mountains.
That is correct. What state has the longest border with Mexico?
Texas.
That is correct. What is the world's largest tropical forest?
The Amazon rainforest.
That is correct. What is the capital of South Korea?
Seoul.
That is correct. In 1803, Napoleon, leader of the French, sold what property to the United States?
Louisiana.
That is correct. What continent is Tunisia located on?
Africa.
That is correct. What ancient city in Israel is sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims?
Jerusalem.
That is correct. How many states border Texas?
4.
That is correct. Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Juneteenth is a federal holiday that celebrates the emancipation of enslaved people by Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. In what state did Juneteenth start? Juneteenth is a federal holiday that celebrates the emancipation of enslaved people by Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. In what state did Juneteenth start?
Texas.
That is correct. What major world religion has Mecca as a sacred site and is the fastest growing religion in the world right now?
Islam.
That is correct. What is the correct geographical term for a landmass surrounded by water on 3 sides?
Peninsula.
That is correct. What man-made canal connects the Pacific and Atlantic?
Panama Canal.
That is correct. The Ural Mountains are the geographic feature used to separate what 2 continents?
Europe and Asia.
That is correct. What U.S. state has the longest coastline?
California.
That is incorrect.
Alaska.
That is correct. Make sure we wait for the school name, okay? Nice and clear. The island of Hispaniola is home to 2 countries. Name one country that's on this island.
Haiti.
That is correct. I would have selected Haiti or the Dominican Republic. When Columbus came to the New World, he thought he was in what country?
India.
That is correct. What 2 continents are located entirely in the southern hemisphere?
Australia and Antarctica.
That is correct. What is the largest continent by landmass and?
Asia.
That is correct. From what country did the United States purchase Alaska?
Russia.
That is correct. The capital city of Cairo is located in what?
Egypt.
That is correct. In 1776, the United States declared its independence from what?
Great Britain.
That is correct. What is the official relationship between Puerto Rico and the United States?
Territory.
That is correct. What type of landform is Florida?
Peninsula.
That is correct. What continent lies approximately 55 miles west of Alaska?
Asia.
That is correct. Jefferson City is the capital of what state?
Missouri.
That is correct. How long does it take for the Earth to rotate once?
24 hours.
That is correct. In what state will you find both Mount Rushmore and the Crazy Horse Memorial?
Washington State.
That is incorrect.
South Dakota.
That is correct. In what country would you find the tomb completed in 1631, considered to be a jewel of Muslim art, known as the Taj Mahal?
India.
That is correct. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is 98 feet high, located on a mountain over 2,300 feet high, and is often bathed in the colors green and yellow at night to represent the country in which it is located. What country is home to this statue?
Argentina.
That is incorrect. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is 98 feet high, located on a mountain over 2,300 feet high, and is often bathed in the colors green and yellow at night to represent the country in which it is located.
Brazil.
That is correct. What is another name for 0 degrees latitude?
Equator.
That is correct. Jose Altuve is a well-known player for the Houston Astros. He is from the South American country that has Caracas as its capital. What country is he originally?
Venezuela.
That is correct. Along what coast is the world's largest coral reef located?
Australia.
That is correct. What is the area located between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn called? What is the area located between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn called? A final opportunity. What is the area located between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn called?
Temperate zone.
That's incorrect. Anyone else? Correct answer is the tropics. The Colosseum, the world's largest amphitheater, was completed in 80 AD and still stands today. In what country is the Colosseum?
Rome, Italy.
That is correct. Beijing is the capital of what?
China.
That is correct. What river separates... Did we just bump it? We had an accidental bump? Okay, go ahead and clear that one. What river separates the state of Texas and Louisiana?
Sabine River.
That is correct. The deadliest natural disaster in the history of the United States occurred in what Texas town in 1900?
Galveston.
That is correct. Mount McKinley in Alaska was renamed with the traditional native name. What is that name? Mount McKinley in Alaska was renamed with the traditional native name. What is that name?
Mount Denali.
That is correct. What is the correct geographical term for a series of ocean waves that surge on land with waves sometimes over 100 feet high?
Tsunami.
That is correct. What is the smallest country in the world?
Vatican City State.
That is correct. The Kalahari and Sahara deserts are located on what continent?
Africa.
That is correct. On what continent would you find the Andes Mountains?
Asia.
That is incorrect.
South America.
That is correct. continent does the Southern Ocean surround?
Antarctica.
That is correct. What is the largest ocean in the world?
Pacific Ocean.
That is correct. What country has the longest coastline?
Canada.
That is correct. What is the world's largest gulf?
The Gulf of Mexico.
That is correct. What separates the northern and southern hemispheres?
The equator.
That is correct. How many countries belong to the United Kingdom?
Four.
That is correct. What season does Australia experience during the month of December?
Summer.
That is correct. What is the largest country in South America?
Brazil.
That is correct. What does DC stand for in Washington, D.C.?
District of Columbia.
That is correct. What state has the largest Capitol building in the U.S.? What state has the largest Capitol building in the U.S.?
Washington, D.C.
That is incorrect. Final opportunity. What state has the largest Capitol building in the U.S.? Correct answer is Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, people. Come on. In what state is the Grand Canyon located?
Arizona.
That is correct. What is the correct geographical term for the lines that run east to west? Thanks. We good? Okay. What is the correct geographical term for the lines?
Latitude lines.
That is correct. What does a cartographer do? That is correct. Final question. Japan is an island country located in what ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
That is correct. Okay, hang tight. We're going to check with our judges, make sure we don't have any ties, see if we need to do any tiebreakers, okay? All right, no tiebreakers. Let's get a huge round of applause for our middle schoolers. Okay, as we wait for our high school friends to finish up in the back in the individual room, y'all can have a seat back in your the audience area if you didn't get a donut or juice or water. We're also going to do our famous Kahoot games. I do have a prize for the top winner. So if you have a phone or your friend has a phone, you want to play as a team, your coach wants to get their phone out and play as a team, I'll get the Kahoot game set up so we can play a little. Okay, if you'd like to play, just go to kahoot.it and there's your game pin. We'll give you a few minutes to get logged in. Okay, about 2 more minutes for anyone else that wants to join. 2 more minutes. All right, we ready to start? Anybody else trying to join? All right, here we go. All right, we ready? Third place, Oz. Who's Oz? All right. Second place, Coach. We got a lot of those. All right. Mr. Cormier. And in first place, HM, which is Ms. Matthews. Woo! Ms. Matthews, come on up for your prize. We'll do that. The high school coaches, is there a high school one? Yeah, we'll do the high school socialized one after. Woo, congratulations, Ms. Matthews. Okay, our high school folks are just finishing up. We just need about 2 more minutes for them. So if you need a restroom break or you need to get a glass, little water or juice or anything like that, take care of that now, middle school folks, because we're about to head back for the individual test. high school competitors, you can have a seat up at the front for the buzzers. Middle school competitors, I need you to line up at the side door with Miss Harmon, please. Middle school competitors, line up at the side door. Hang on a second, because I'll give them a little clappy clap, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're missing someone. Oh, 12. There he comes. There he comes. All right, let's give our middle school kids a round of applause as they head back for the individual test. You can move it wherever you need to move it. She wants to make sure she can see your buzzer. Is that good? All right. High school folks, how'd the individual written test go? Aced it, 100%? Definite? Oh, okay. No sweat off your back. Okay, perfect. We'll find out. Okay, I am going to review the rules for the oral competition, so please make sure we're paying close attention, okay? First, keep your hands on the table, one on each side of the buzzer. Do not hover over the buzzer. When you buzz in, I will stop reading the question, even if I'm not done. Be nice to my buzzers. No offense, but it's always the high school people that hit my buzzer too hard. Gentle, okay? After you've buzzed in, you must wait until the buzzer master, Ms. Schmidt, calls out the name of your school before you answer. At that time, you can provide an answer. Dr. Morris, because we're live streaming and they want to be able to hear your beautiful answers, when Ms. Schmidt calls your school name, Dr. Morris will head to your table and he'll put the mic out so that you can answer in the mic so they can hear you on the live stream, okay? So wait for the name of your school and then also wait for Dr. Morris to get to you with the microphone, okay? If you answer before a school has been recognized, your answer will not count and you will lose a point. I will then reread the question and another student will be allowed to buzz in. Teams may work together to discuss the question. If you buzz in, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be the one that answers, okay? Anybody on the team can answer the question. For each correct answer, your team receives 1 point. For each incorrect answer, your team loses 1 point. If the first team gives an incorrect answer, another team will be allowed to buzz in. There are only 2 opportunities for teams to answer. If 2 teams attempt the question with no correct answer, no one else is eligible to answer. Questions about the rules? Keep your hands on the table. Make sure that you wait for Ms. Schmidt to call your school name, okay? We're going to give everyone an opportunity to press the buzzer so you can see how gently you have to push the buzzer to make it buzz in, okay? So I want you to, we'll start over here with Early College High School. I want you to introduce yourself, tell me your name, and then tell me what your plans are after high school, okay? All right, let's start with Early College High School. Hit it.
Hello, my name is Elijah Hunter. I go to early college. I'm a senior, and I plan to get a bachelor's in English.
A bachelor's in English. Ms. Tiller, so proud over there. Wonderful.
Hello, my name is Faith Norwood. I plan to achieve my commercial pilot's license and go to the Air Force to fly F-35s.
You said your pilot's license?
I have my private.
You already have your private? You want to do me a couple favors? I got some places to go. Okay. Mr. Emmons, make sure I get her information. Okay, thank you. All right, next up.
My name is Gabriel Tego. I go to Early College High School. I'm a junior, and I plan to going to law school.
To law school, wonderful. I'll keep your number 2 just in case anything happens. Okay.
My name is Sergio Sierra. I go to Early College High School. I'm a sophomore, and after high school, I plan to go to med school.
Med school. This is a good table. I need everybody at this table, just in case anything happens. Okay, perfect. Next up, Galena Park.
My name is Brian Ibarra. I'm a junior, and
I plan to major in chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering. Wonderful.
I'm Churchill Couch. I'm a senior, and I also want to go to law school.
Law school, perfect. All right, you guys could maybe go to the same law school. You can study together.
My name is Michael Birchfield. I'm a senior, and I want to major in electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering, wonderful.
I'm Juan Jaramillo, and after high school, I want to do something like video recording AV.
I missed it, what? AV. Oh, AV. Oh, Christian, you can help this kid out. He wants to go into AV, okay. All right, North Shore.
My name is Erica Guy. I'm a senior, and I plan to major in physics at either Caltech or MIT.
Wow, okay. I could barely pass high school physics. Great, okay.
Hello, my name is Betsy Martinez. I'm a senior at North Shore, and I plan to get a bachelor's in communication disorders and then go off to medical school.
Communications and medical school, wonderful. We got a lot of med school folks, all right.
Hello, my name is Christian Escobedo, and I'm a senior, and I plan on studying mechanical engineering after high school.
Mechanical engineering, wonderful.
My name is Christian Macedo. I'm a senior at North Shore Senior High School, and I plan to major in computer science.
Computer science, that's a growing field. All right, last but not least, Zotes.
My name is Andrew Mendiola, and I'm a sophomore at Zotes, and I want to go into entertainment.
Something in entertainment, okay, wonderful.
My name is Antonio Gomez. I'm a sophomore at Zotes, and I want to go into culinary.
Culinary, oh yeah, I'll keep your number for sure. Okay.
My name is Ariel Bailey, and I want to be a history major.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the right answer. I waited a very long time to get the right answer. Extra points. Mark that down, judges.
My name is Larissa Sanchez. I'm a sophomore, and I want to be a social worker.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Did everyone see how gently they pushed the button? No one had to break it? Okay, great. Okay, so we're going to do some practice questions. Okay, remember, hands have to stay on the table, not above the buzzer. Okay. Wait for Ms. Schmidt to say your school name and Dr. Morris to get to you with the microphone. Okay, so these are just some practice questions. Okay. How many points do you receive for a correct answer? That is correct. How many points do you get removed for an incorrect answer? That is correct. What happens if you buzz in before I finish reading?
The question gets stopped reading.
That is correct. I stop reading and you still have to answer. How many chances do you get to answer the question?
You get one.
That is correct. What happens if you answer before Ms. Schmidt calls the name?
You lose a point.
You lose a point and we move on, right, to another team. Where can your hands be while waiting to answer?
On the table.
On the table. Make sure we wait for our school name, okay? Where does the president send his dirty clothes?
Probably to the cleaners.
Fair answer, not a great punchline. Anybody else? Where does the president send his dirty clothes?
Washington, D.C.
That's it, Washington, D.C. Churchill, how come you're not laughing? That was a good one. All right, last practice question. What was Thomas Jefferson's favorite dessert?
Cheesecake.
Maybe, I don't know. No, incorrect. Anyone else? What was Thomas Jefferson's favorite dessert?
Chocolate cake.
That's a good guess. It's Monticello. Jello. Those were the best laughs I got all day. Thanks for entertaining. Okay, are we ready to get started? Okay, hands on the table, wait for your school name, wait for Dr. Morris to get to you with the microphone, okay? As soon as we start playing, all of a sudden, people start hitting harder. Don't hit my buzzer harder, okay? All right, we ready? First question. Name all 5 rights guaranteed in the First Amendment.
Freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom of petition, freedom of the press, and then freedom of speech.
That is correct. Who was the first president to live in the White House?
John Adams.
That is correct. Listen to the following quote, which was sent to a founding father. I long to hear that you have declared an independency. And by the way, in the new code of laws, I desire you would remember the ladies and be more generous.
Abigail Adams?
That is correct. What is the supreme law of the land?
The United States Constitution.
That is correct. What is the longest war in U.S. history?
Vietnam.
That is incorrect.
Iraq.
That is incorrect. The technical name of the war is the war in Afghanistan. The war in Afghanistan was 19 years and 10 months. Zotes, the Vietnam War was 19 years and 5 months. Just barely, just barely. Next question. Who was the second president of the United States?
John Adams.
That is correct. What 2 continents does Russia span?
Europe and Asia.
That is correct. What former Union general during the Civil War became the 18th?
Ulysses S. Grant.
That is correct. Signed in 1215.
The Magna Carta.
That is correct. Churchill didn't even let me read the question, dang. What country has the largest Muslim population?
Indonesia.
That is correct. Who is often called the father of Texas?
Stephen F. Austin.
That is correct. Name all 4 states that border Mexico.
California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas.
That is correct. Name all 3 branches of the U.S. government.
Executive, legislative, and judicial.
That is correct. According to geographers, what is the correct geographical term for the giant landmass from 200 million years ago?
Pangea.
That is correct. Who is credited with writing most of the Declaration?
Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct. The first democracy was developed in 6th century BC. Where was?
Greece.
That is correct. Name the lieutenant governor of Texas.
Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to buzz in.
Any guess?
Anybody? Grayson Abbott. I don't know.
That is incorrect. Name the lieutenant governor of Texas. Final opportunity. Name the lieutenant governor of Texas.
Ted Cruz.
That is incorrect. Correct answer is Dan Patrick. I heard you guys over here mumbling it the whole time. Next question. How many years is one term for a U.S.? Shucks.
4.
That is incorrect.
Six years.
That is correct. So the question was, how many years is one term for a U.S. senator? Next question. This man rose to power during a civil war. After conquering... That is
Napoleon
incorrect.
Bonaparte?
This man rose to power during a civil war. After conquering Gaul and crossing the Rubicon, he returned to Rome and defeated his rival Pompey. He then had himself named dictator. Who was this man? This man rose to power during a civil war. After conquering Gaul and crossing the Rubicon, he returned to Rome and defeated his rival Pompey. He then had himself named dictator.
Caesar.
That is correct, Julius Caesar. According to Article 3, Section 1 of the U.S. Constitution, how many judges should be on the U.S. Supreme Court?
Doesn't specify.
That is correct. It does not specify a number. I think, therefore I am. Who made this famous philosophical...
I just learned it. Oh my God, Descartes.
That is correct. What year was the U.S. Constitution written?
1776.
That is incorrect.
1787.
That is correct. What is the historical name given to the era that was known for industrialists using their connections?
Industrial Revolution.
That is incorrect.
The Gilded Age.
That is correct. What is the world's largest prairie?
The Great Plains.
That is correct. Which act passed in 1883 established the use of the merit system rather than the spoils system for government jobs? Which act passed in 1883 established the use of the merit system rather than the spoils system for government jobs? Final opportunity. Which act passed in 1883 established the use of the merit system rather than the spoils system for government jobs? Correct answer, the Pendleton Civil Service Act. Next question. What are the two largest mountain ranges in the U.S.?
Rocky Mountains and Appalachian Mountains.
That is correct. What Supreme Court decision established the precedent of this Supreme Court reviewing the constitutionality?
Marbury v. Madison.
That is correct. According to the U.S. Constitution, what is the only branch of government that is allowed to declare war? That is correct. Who is the current Speaker of the House?
Nancy Pelosi.
That is correct. During the Cold War, what was the major concern of the United States?
The spread of communism.
That is correct. Name the 2 senators from Texas. See, y'all gonna break my buzzers.
Ted Cruz and John Cornyn.
That is correct. John Cornyn and Ted Cruz. Who is considered the father of the U.S. Constitution?
James Madison.
That is correct. What city is considered sacred to Christians, Muslims?
Jerusalem.
That is correct. Who was the first female Supreme Court justice?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
That is correct. It's not working. Did you break my buzzer? Ms. Schmidt, will you hit reset? Okay, try that one. I told you it's the high school people that always break my buzzers. All right, we're up and running. They just did. All right, we're good? Okay. Here we go. In 1865, federal troops arrived in Galveston to take control of the state. U.S. General Gordon Granger read the General Orders No. 3, which proclaimed all enslaved people of Texas free as a result of an executive order by President Lincoln. What holiday?
Juneteenth.
That is correct. This man came to power at the end of the French Revolution, crowned himself...
Napoleon Bonaparte.
There it is. That is correct. In 1872, this woman was arrested for voting in her hometown.
Susan B. Anthony.
That is correct. What historical event led to the United States entry into World War II?
Pearl Harbor.
That is correct. Who are the United States' top 3 trading partners?
Mexico, Canada, and China.
That is correct. What waterway separates Africa and Asia?
It's the peninsula, but there's something. No, it's a.
Galena Park, I need an answer.
Strait of Gaza?
That is incorrect.
The Nile River?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is the Suez Canal. What is the capital of North Korea?
Pyongyang.
That is correct. One group was particularly important to U.S. troops during World War II because they...
What was it? Never mind, ask somebody else.
That is incorrect. One group was particularly important to U.S. troops during World War II because they transmitted secret military...
The Navajo Code Talkers.
That is correct. What is the term given to the United Kingdom withdrawing from the European Union?
Brexit.
That is correct. What country was attempting to install nuclear weapons in Cuba in 1960?
Soviet Union?
That is correct. What is the world's most populous country?
China.
That is correct. Go ahead. Go ahead. Test your buzzer. Hit the button. Yeah, y'all just are slow. I'm just trying to be honest with you.
And that
It's not
email
plus-
is K. No.
Everybody got a broke buzzer now. See, that's what happens. Okay, we ready? Who was the first man to set foot on the moon?
Neil Armstrong?
That is correct. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States.
France?
That is correct. The sensors are on the bottom, so if you move it at all, it'll go. Yeah, it's because you're violently slapping the bus. I could hear it from over here. Okay, did we reset? Are we good? Is everyone orange? Okay. Mr. Emmons, your kids might need some counseling after this. They're feeling a little, okay. All right. Lord, don't even know where we were. All right. In 1978, the Soviet Union sent troops to this country to support a communist takeover, but eventually withdrew in 1989 when the Soviets.
Berlin.
That is incorrect. In 1978, the Soviet Union sent troops to this country to support a communist takeover. That is incorrect. The question is, in 1978, the Soviet Union sent troops to this country to support a communist takeover, but eventually withdrew in 1989 when the Soviets could not contain uprisings. What country was this? Correct answer is Afghanistan. Next question. Who was the president of the U.S. during World War I?
Wilson, Woodrow Wilson.
That is correct. The 12th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Vice President and President have to run together.
That is incorrect.
The election of the president?
That is incorrect. The question is, the 12th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was added as a result of the election of 1800, in which two men were tied for the presidency. Who were these two men? Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr. Make sure you know what the question is. Okay. Next question. Who was the first African American to serve as a Supreme Court justice?
Thurgood Marshall.
That is correct. Within the past few months, there has been an eruption of a volcano located on La Palma. What island group does La Palma belong to?
Canary Island.
That is correct. What U.S. president was born in Hawaii?
Barack Obama.
That is correct. Finding the smallpox to be spreading much and fearing that no precaution can prevent it from running through the whole of our army, I have determined that troops shall be inoculated. Who said this? That is correct. The colony of Maryland was founded as a refuge for members of what persecuted religious group?
Catholics.
That is correct. Who is the governor of Texas?
Greg Abbott.
That is correct. What was the name of the group led by Alexander Hamilton and...
The Federalists.
That is correct. This famous American was a spy for the Union Army.
Is it, I want to say Harriet Tubman, but that's not. No.
Need a final answer.
What is it? Harriet Tubman.
That is correct. I'm not sure how you got that from that small part, but okay. Next question. What amendment limits the president to 2 terms?
The 22nd Amendment.
That is correct. Name 2 countries that are part of Central America.
Honduras and Guatemala.
That is correct. What did the framers of the Constitution include in the U.S. Constitution to combat abuse of power by one?
Checks and balances.
That is correct. I would have taken checks and balances or separation of powers. If the president and the vice president are
Speaker of the House.
That is correct. How did the 19th Amendment expand the democratic process?
It allowed women to vote.
That is correct. What country is credited with inventing the compass, printing, paper making?
China.
That is correct. What artist is remembered for the painting of the Sistine Chapel as well as the famous?
Michelangelo.
That is correct. What president is known as the conservation president?
Theodore Roosevelt.
That is correct. Who was the first U.S. president to visit China?
Richard Nixon.
That is correct. What type of government is really the absence of rule?
Anarchy.
That is correct. What president was famous for his leadership at the Battle of New Orleans?
Andrew Jackson.
That is correct. Name all 3 presidents that have been impeached.
Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump.
That is correct. The colony of New Amsterdam eventually became what?
That's New York. New York.
That is correct. One day the nation will rise up and live out.
Martin Luther King.
That is correct. In George Washington's farewell address, he recommended that the united
Political parties and foreign affairs.
That is correct. What does the 26th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution do?
The 26th? What was the 27th? 27th is the boring one. Congressional pay? No, that's
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, I said congressional pay.
That's incorrect.
You can be 18 to vote now.
That is correct. What president gave the order to drop atomic bombs?
Harry Truman.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Harry Truman.
That is correct. That buzzer's going down for sure. Okay, next question. George Washington served in the British Army during what war?
French and Indian War?
That is correct. 90% of the Earth's population lives in what?
Northern Hemisphere?
That is correct. The Pilgrims signed this document.
The Mayflower Compact.
That is correct. Who is the U.S. Attorney General?
Merrick Garland.
That is correct. Who wrote A Vindication of the Rights of Women in 17, sorry. Something like that. That's incorrect. Okay.
Elizabeth Cady Stanton.
That is incorrect. Mary Wollstonecraft. In the past year, this country has seen the president assassinated, suffered a 7.2 earthquake, and been hit.
Haiti.
That is correct. In the Marvel Universe, TVA stands for time
I remember this. I saw it in like some of our economics papers. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Need an answer. That is incorrect.
Time barrier authority.
That is incorrect. The question is, in the Marvel Universe, TVA stands for Time Variance Authority. In U.S. history, the TVA was founded in 1933 to bring electricity to rural areas. What does TVA stand for in U.S. history? Tennessee Valley Authority. No, I'm not asking a Marvel question, come on. All right, next question. Do you see how though when one school buzzes in, everyone just starts buzzing and like they don't, no idea. Poor early college is like, I don't know what the question is. Okay, next question. What is the date that will live in infamy according to?
Oh my God.
April? No.
That is incorrect.
That's not right.
December 7th, 1941.
That is correct. Who is the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court?
John Roberts.
That is correct. Final question. What group helped work the California gold mines, build the Transcontinental Railroad?
Chinese?
That is correct. Okay, sit tight while we check and see if we have any ties, okay? Okay, we are good. We do not have a tie, so let's get a round of applause for our high school competitors. Okay, high school folks, you guys can go have a seat back in the audience. There are donuts left, juice, water. We are going to do a round of Kahoot. I have a grand prize up here for the winner of the Kahoot. For anyone that'd like to play, you can log in on your own phone, get your coach's phone, play as a team, whatever works for you. All right, if you're interested in playing, it's Kahoot.it, and here is your game pin. like 1 minute, 1 minute. If you're interested in playing the Kahoot game, get yourself enrolled. Kahoot.it, game pins on the board. Okay, 30 seconds for anyone else that wants to play. 30 seconds. Anybody else frantically trying to get in? All right, here we go. Final question. All right, in third place, Gabriel T. All right, Gabriel. Second place, Michael B. All right. And in first place, not really sure why it's the walrus. Okay, Churchill, come get your prize.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel so honored.
Okay, but do we have all the stuff? Yeah, everything's. Where are the certificates? Oh, this certificates are right behind you. If you're in the order or not. We're doing coaches first, though, right? Yes. I think that's according to our. Yeah, I know. Are you ready? Yes. All right, guys, we are going to get ready to start our award ceremony. We are going to start off by honoring all of our coaches. So let's start off with our middle school coaches. So as I call your name, come on up. From Cobb, Miss Haiti Matthews. From Cunningham, Mr. Dennis Dietz. From Galena Park, Mr. Johnny Price. From North Shore Middle School, Mr. James Clooney. And from Woodland Acres Middle School, we have Mr. Matthew Cormier, who's here for Miss Greta Welch. All right, another round of applause for our middle school coaches. All right, our high school coaches from Galena Park High School, Miss Taylor Ashley. From North Shore, we have Mr. John Childress. From Zotes, Miss Sierra Brown. And from Early College High School, Mr. Jason Emmons. All right, round of applause for our high school coaches. All right, now we are going to recognize all of our participants, starting with our middle schoolers. Middle schoolers, come on up. When I call your name, you'll see Mr. Ashley here for your certificate, and then Miss Rosas will have your goodie bag. Okay? Starting off, Miss Chase Tapiz. Joshua Puente. Julio Vallego. Maylene Guzman. Benjamin Casada. Saul Zorto. Elijah Washington. Gareth Vorbis. Julian Solorzano. Madeline McKinney. And Sarva Patel. Okay, now we're going to announce, starting with our 6th grade, first, second, and third place on the individual written test, starting with 6th grade. In third place in 6th grade, Elijah Washington. In second place, Joshua Puente. And in first place in 6th grade, Benjamin Casada. All right, in 7th grade, starting with our third place individual written for 7th grade, Daniel Shelley. No. We didn't have a certificate for that kid either. I don't know who that is. In second place, Gareth Forbes. And in first place, Sarva Patel. All right, and in 8th grade, starting with third place, Madeline McKinney. In second place, Samuel Garcia. And in first place, Jace Tapiz. And our highest overall score, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, Jace Tapiz. Now we're moving on to our team competition. Team competition in third place, Woodland Acres Middle School. Coaches, come on up too. Coaches, come on up too. Any alternates, coaches, come on up for your photo, please. In second place in the team competition, Galena Park Middle School. And first place in the team competition, North Shore Middle School. Can I get my individual first place, first place for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade individual written test to come back up? We forgot to give you your trophy, the best part. Benjamin Casada, Sarva Patel, and Jace Tapiz, come on up and get your additional trophy here. All right, now we're going to move on to our high school competition. Starting with Larissa Sanchez. Ariel Bailey. Antonio Gomez. Andrew Mendiola. Betsy Martinez Gatto. Christian Escobedo. Christian Masato. Erica Guy, who had to slip out for basketball, right? Churchill Couch. Brian Ibarra. Juan Amarillo Marine. Michael Birchfield. Elijah Hunter. Faith Norwood. Gabriel Toggle. And Sergio first, second, and third place in the individual competition. Starting with third place from Early College High School, Gabriel Toggle. In second place from Galena Park High School, Churchill Couch. And in first place, also being awarded the Ruby Gresham Geography B $500 scholarship from Galena Park High School, Brian Ibarra. All right, on to the team competition. In third place in the team competition, North Shore High School. Are you? Come on down. Mr. Childress, come take your photo too. In second place in the team competition by just 1 point out of first place, Galena Park High School. Brian Ibarra. There's your cup for the GOB too. And in first place, Early College High School. Student we'd like to call up our 7th grader. That was the individual written test. Third place was Saul Zorta. Saul Zorta. All right, let's get a huge round of applause for all of our competitors. And then I'd like to take one opportunity, just please, huge round of applause for our judges, Google Master, Google Buzzer Master, and all of our volunteers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving break and get some much needed rest. Have a wonderful afternoon.